Hey, what's going on, guys? This is Terrence Ray, and I'm back at you with another weekly stock market update. Today is Sunday, April 14th, and if you're waking up this morning, checking the news and looking over on X, formerly known as Twitter, you can see all the headlines talking about Iran and Israel. And in my Friday live stream, I was going over, the reaction to the market in gold, and we had a lot of volatility in gold. So I'm gonna pull up gold right now. This is a weekly chart in gold, and we can see the volatility in it, where it got up as far as 24.48 on Friday. Excuse me, and then it came all the way back down to it closed at 23.74. Now I'm gonna drop down to a daily chart and you can see that long wick right there. And the reason why I'm paying close attention to gold, because generally when investors see risk to currencies, their currency or whatever they're invested in, doesn't matter where the investor happens to live, but when they see generally like risk to any currencies, they run to gold. And that's the only time when we'll see like gold take these big moves in the past. And we haven't seen one in a long time that looks like this. Like if I don't even know if it'll give me a 20-year history, but it's just going back like a 5-year weekly, we can see that this is the highest it's been. So this chart right here even covers the coronavirus, right? During that during the pandemic, it didn't get this high. And you can see. So what that's telling us is that, investors seen risk in the market, and they went to that put a bid under gold. Now, I have some levels for gold. Let's take that back off. I'm gonna put the drawings on, and you can see my next level that I have for gold is up here around 2,500. Now, there's no guarantee that it's gonna get there, but my Fibonacci extension that I have on is showing me that that's the next level. Now, with a wick like this ending on a week, I wouldn't be surprised if we got a little this week if it came back down and maybe tested this level right here, right around 23.20, and maybe even for a week or two we get a little bit of a little consolidation, and I do fully expect it to go higher. And with us seeing that in gold, now let's go take a look at the Euro USD. So the same thing, even though, so if you're trading Forex, you would look at the Euro USD. I'm looking at the Euro FX futures. The charts are the same, basically. And you can see this is a weekly chart. And you can see that as it closed out the week last week, it was coming down here on the low. You can see high, low, and then a high right here, and then it took off to the downside. That once it takes this out, now you got a low right here. I think this week the Euro USD would challenge this low right here. So this level right here, I could see it going down and taking this low out, or maybe even we get some consolidation. So what it would look like is if gold, let's say gold bounces and consolidates here, that will put us we would get some consolidation here, I think, in the Euro USD. If gold continues to new highs, then we should see the Euro USD take this low out and then come down here and challenge this level right here where this gap is. And I'm gonna go through all of the currencies, just like to show you the similarities, to show you why gold is moving up, and then you see the currencies moving down. So that's the Euro USD, right? Let's go look at the Aussie. So if you're trading Forex, that means you would go to um, the what AUD forward slash USD. Similar chart, right? See, look at the candlestick. You see it's going down. It'll challenge these lows down here as well if gold continues to go higher. Let's go take a look at this would be we're gonna look at the forward slash 6B, which is gonna be the British pound, which would be GBP forward slash or GBP USD if you're looking at Forex. See right here, coming down. We may get a little, I see some support right here. So let's see if we get some support in the British pound right here. It's not as weak as the other currencies, but you see the green. These are weekly charts. Let's go look at the Canadian dollar. Look at it. It's a little it's a little weaker than the pound. You can see, look at this candlestick. It'll challenge these lows right here this week. If it breaks through here, the next level would be down here around, what is that, 7134. Let's take a look at, and then we'll look at the yen. I think the yen is it's been constantly going down. And you can see that as well. So one way to look at this is to look at the USD JPY. And if you look at that, that chart is going to show it's going to be up, making right around highs. So these are ways that you can look at the futures market and then compare them. They're similar to the uh, the forex pairs that I went over, and I think that, and you can see if you look over here to the top right, all of the ones I went over were down as gold was up. It actually ended down on the day, but I mean, as far as the chart, you see, you'll be able to move as far as whatever you're trading. You can look at how they affect one another. So I went over the currencies to show you the risk in the currencies. It's almost as if um, the money is transferring from the currencies or and being moved into gold. That's what I'm showing you on the chart so that you can visually see what is happening. No matter what they say on TV, I'm showing you. I'm literally showing to you what's happening. When someone could take, they can, you can get on TV and say whatever you want and give whatever reason you want. That's why a lot of times I will go over some of the backdrop of the fundamentals and whatever's being said, but I'll actually show you a visual of what's actually happening. People are taking their money and they're buying gold with it, and you can see the currencies of um, other countries' currencies going down at the same time. That's a fact, no matter what's being said. Now let's go take a look at oil. Now, with today being a Sunday, so the stock market won't open until tomorrow morning, but the futures market will open today. So you will be able to see the result of what happened um, geopolitically, what's going on in the world. You'll be able to see it literally in the futures market today. When the futures market open up, we should see a lot of movement in oil or slash CL. We should see a lot of movement in oil. Now you can see oil ended on a weekly, almost like a harami. So these weekly candles right here, and you can see the next level for oil. It's right up against it. Is right around 88.31, and it looks like it's marching toward these highs. Now, if we see oil futures go up, that should drive the price of gas up. Um, so if we see we like the futures market opens up today, and you see oil spike. It's possible. I don't know for sure what it'll do. I expect to see some volatility one way or the other. If we look at it, I'm gonna pull up a daily chart and look. If we see when the market opens today on Sunday and then we see a big spike in oil futures, we probably will see it at the pump sometime this week. So be prepared for that. Same thing today. I will watch oil futures, watch gold futures. I would watch you can watch the currency pairs. If you're a forex trader, you're going to have I think you'll have a lot of opportunity to do some trading today. Be careful though, because we should see some wild swings between now and the morning when the actual stock market opens up. Now, as far as equities this week in the stock market, we should see also, before I go there, volatility futures will open tonight. We'll see these VIX futures moving as well. Let's see what we get opening tonight in the VIX futures. We should see a lot of volatility, period. The S&P 500 futures should be moving around tonight. The NASDAQ futures will be moving. The futures market should be humming along today. We should get, if you trade futures, I will be careful. Um, Trading futures, this is one of those days where it should be a lot of movement. You're gonna see you're gonna see a lot of trading, I think, today. Bitcoin uh, dropped a lot over the weekend. I wouldn't say a lot for Bitcoin. Um, Pretty much used to these moves by now, but we had a nice decline yesterday in Bitcoin with everything that was going on. So if Bitcoin has been moving with the market. So if Bitcoin comes down, I would expect the Nasdaq to be down. Um, So, we might want to watch for that. And overall, whatever you see the futures market doing tonight, if we see a big down move today and it holds into the morning, we'll probably see some gap downs in some stocks. Some of the large caps are like Amazon. I was looking at Amazon before the market actually closed on Friday, and I actually think that I got some levels for Amazon. Now, Amazon has earnings coming up on the 25th. So we'll see what happens. But I got some levels on Amazon. So I actually think Amazon will make a down move sometime during the week or the next week or two before the earnings. So I will watch Amazon. I will be watching Amazon. I did put on, I want to talk about the expected move for the week and what to expect. Now, if we go to the SPX, this is your S&P 500 index. Now, I thought I had put the levels on there, which I hadn't updated it yet. But if you see, we got an expected move this week of about 87 bucks, right? I expect this to change. Now, this was going into the close on Friday. I put on a butterfly. And at the time when I put it on, the expected move was here, and it kind of contracted a little bit going into the close. And all I'm trying to do is pin this expected move. Like basically, when the market goes down, and I paid $10 for it. Paid $10. Max profit is $490. So this is kind of like a lottery ticket, cheap trade where I'm trying to take advantage of if we get a big down move to the downside sometime this week, and the market goes in this area. I'll close it out for whatever it's worth once it gets there. I'm just trying to pin it there. If I go to the analysis tab and we look at it, let's see if it pulls up. Come here. So you can see what I'm trying to do with it. I want to see the market come down and then hit in this area. If that makes, I'm trying to bring it in. So if you see right here, that's all I want to do. Get the market in, and you can see the more it settles. Now, what'll happen with this as it goes on later into the week? This will this the range will stay the same, but you'll see the probabilities and stuff change. So I just want to try to get the market in somewhere around this range where I can close it out for profit. looking at it on the table. I just need the market to come down in here, and then I'll close it out. It's a low probability trade, but with the market being inside of a range for the past 2, 3 weeks, and then this week it broke out of that range, I'm looking for a big move this week. This is the largest weekly expected move that we've had in like a month. And you can see that it came down and broke outside of last week's expected move and ended here. I expect to see a little bit more downward action. I am bearish this week. I think the move will continue to go to the downside, and I have this trade on, and I also have a short call spread on in the Qs. Right here we are right here, and like so this trade will make money if the market continues to go to the downside, which I have levels down here in the Nasdaq. So you see right here, the next level I have down once it breaks this level will be right around 430, and then I got another level at that right around 427. So I think it'll close this gap right here where this candlestick was from this low. So let's see if we get that move, and then I'll be able to take that trade off for a profit. So I put on the butterfly is more like a lottery ticket. This trade right here is more, of a high probability trade. And I also have the call spread on in the gold futures. So I'm going to be looking to see what gold does when the market opens. Now this trade in the gold futures, if the market comes down, I'm not really concerned about it. I got 44 days on this trade. I will hold this call spread the whole 44 days if need be, because it's an out of the money call spread. So I put it on with the intention to either make money or lose the whole. I think I paid, I don't know, 130 for it. Max profit is like 370. So that's the kind of, and because I wouldn't have put it on that way if the market wasn't already overstretched, right? I would go even money here. But here, I'd rather just put on a low probability and then see if it can continue to go higher. I will go live if we get some big movement um, overnight and Monday morning, and it looked like it's a hectic day. I'll come on here and go live, and we'll see what's going on. I only want to come on and do live videos when we got action. And then even since I've been doing this video, you can see that Bitcoin has gone red. It was green when I started this video. So just like I said, guys, just be on the lookout this week. We're gonna have a lot of volatility. To be honest with you, this is the best time to trade. It's the best time to make money. It's the best time to lose money. Uh, when option traders, we look for volatility. We want the VIX up because then it makes it where you can come in here and just sell some junk. You don't even have to be directionally right at this time. When you basically, because the expected move expands, so you can basically come in here and just trade, sell some. You can sell some junk, guys. I'll show you exactly what I mean. You can come in here and sell junk out here and get paid for it. Sell junk out here. You can come further out of the money and sell stuff and collect more premium. Because basically what you're betting on is that the it's never really as bad as they say it is. It's one of those things where expands because of fear, basically fear in the market, and then when everything subsides, then that volatility contracts, and then the options that you sold that were expensive, then everything contracts, and then you buy it back to close it, and you keep the profit. It's almost like selling options is literally like selling fire insurance while the house is on fire. And then once they put the fire out, you don't need it anymore, but you already sold it when it was expensive. So that's what happens when you're selling options and volatility is like high. And with that, guys, make sure you hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, tune in this week. I'm gonna navigate all this for you. And with that being said, guys, I'm gonna be out. Peace.